Title: Red Alert. Crimson crickets chomp through Nevada, town strikes back with brooms, blowers, and snow plows. TLDR. The quiet town of Elko, Nevada has turned into a crimson horror show as oversized, blood-red crickets known as Mormon crickets have invaded en masse. Resembling a scene from a B-horror movie, residents are fighting back with brooms, leaf blowers, and even snow plows. The crickets, some as big as a thumb, have taken over every nook and cranny, creating a stench likened to burning flesh. Despite concerted efforts, these critters keep coming back for more. Full story. Picture this: you're cruising down the highway in sunny Elko, Nevada, when suddenly it looks like the road has been painted red. Your first thought? A horrific crash. But as you get closer, the red starts to wriggle, to move, to hop. Nope, not a crime scene, just thousands of monstrous thumb-sized crickets taking a stroll. Sound like something out of a nightmare? Well, welcome to the reality for Elko residents. According to Dana Dolan, a local who's been living in the town for 6 years, it's almost like a biblical plague. And why wouldn't it be? After hatching from eggs buried about an inch deep in the soil, these cannibalistic crimson critters have been causing chaos for weeks. I mean, who wouldn't find swarms of cannibal bugs the size of a thumb horrifying, right? Elko, known for its gold mining, is now famous for something less shiny and a lot more stinky. The critters have an unpleasant side effect: they smell like burning flesh. Talk about a deodorant challenge, eh? And to make matters worse, they stick to tires, shoes, and just about everything else in their path. The townsfolk aren't taking this invasion lying down though. They've launched an all-out counterattack using brooms, leaf blowers, pressure washers, and even snow plows. State officials have thrown up signs warning about cricket-slicked highways. Yup, you read that right. Despite their efforts, the resilient bugs keep bouncing back. Now, that's some serious dedication to the bug life. The crickets aren't just an annoyance, they pose a real danger. Jeremiah Moore of Spring Creek almost ended up in a ditch after an encounter with the Mormon crickets on the highway. It was pretty intense, he said. You think? To combat this cricket crisis, a local hospital hired a cricket patrol, a group of temporary employees tasked with keeping the crimson hoppers at bay. And when they weren't on duty, other hospital staff stepped up to swat crickets away between seeing patients. Could this be the next big workout trend? Cricket SWAT cardio, anyone? These crickets, native to the Great Basin and Intermountain West, have a long history of infestations dating back to the 1930s. They even allegedly got their name when they decimated crops of Mormon settlers who moved into the Salt Lake Valley in Utah. Legend says their prayers were answered when seagulls swooped in to feast on the crickets. So, are seagulls the answer to Elko's cricket crisis? Or will the townsfolk have to come up with new, ingenious ways to fight the crimson wave? Or maybe,